Hi, I'm PGA of Canada member Rob Boyle. Today's video will focus on developing a positive mindset with your golf game. By using the technique that you will learn today, you will reduce your frustration, possible anger, and help you enjoy the game of golf much more. You will surely score lower too. When you first begin playing golf, you'll find that the game is primarily physical. In those early stages, you focus on essential skills, like getting your grip right, learning how to swing the club, and mastering various techniques. However, as you gain more experience and start improving, the mental aspect of the game becomes increasingly significant. Look at the PGA Tour pros. They all hit the ball great, but it's often their positive mindset that will help them score a little lower and possibly win more. Golf is inherently unpredictable, and that can lead to frustrating moments on the golf course. Let's be honest, there are times when the game can be downright maddening.
I'm out of here!
Bad shots happen, and they happen often. It's easy to swear, get down on yourself, and take that bad feeling to the next hole and do it all over again. Are you ready for a tip to help you stay positive and reduce the number of bad shots that you hit? The technique could be on one of your rows of your scorecard. This is a typical scorecard of a recent game I played. My name and score are on the top row. I have stats below such as fairways hit, number of greens hit in regulation, and putting. We can talk more about keeping your stats in another video, but for now, I will block those out. This video is about your mind, so we'll focus on the last row, your mental outlook. I've placed a +1 on hole number 1. Plus means that you have had at least one positive mental or verbal statement about the hole in question. I'll explain this further and give you some on-course examples in a minute. Hole 10 shows a -1. To get a negative number such as this, you basically have had a detrimental or disapproving statement about yourself or the hole you are playing. Examples of negative statements are also coming in a minute. Hole 12 shows a -2. To score a negative number like this, and remember negative is bad, you need to be physically violent by slamming your club in the ground, stomping your feet, throwing a golf club, and so on. Negative numbers are cumulative. If you've had several bad episodes on a hole, your negative number grows. The maximum positive number you can have on any one hole is a +1. The goal for your entire round is to end up on the plus side or in a positive frame of mind. I'm currently standing on hole number 1 at Pebblebrook Golf Course in Sun City West, Arizona. Now, the first step to a positive mindset is to make an encouraging statement about the hole you're about to play. For example, this hole is 344 yards long, it's quite short, but it offers a great chance to achieve a par or even better. There are 2 sand bunkers off to the side, but that shouldn't be a problem if you hit a good straight shot. You gotta be positive. All right, let's play the hole. Now that is right down the middle. And by the way, another positive statement would be, it's great weather out here. Not too much wind, a beautiful sunny day, you can't beat it. Let's go to the next shot. I'm about to hit my second shot, and I'm about 100 yards away. There's actually the red marker behind me is 100 yards away. Let's give it a shot. I feel pretty good about this. I think that's going to be close. Well, my shot did end up pretty close. I'm about 8 feet away. Let's see if a birdie is in the works. Oh, a little bit to the left. No problem. It's close. Close actually does count in golf because the close ones eventually drop. There we go. I got a par. Let's head over to hole number 2. Hey, before we go to hole number 2, you can see above the 5 positive emojis. I was very upbeat and cheerful even on the missed putt. The rule is you can only count 1 no matter how many uplifting statements you make. So on your scorecard, you would place a +1 in your mental box. I'm on hole 2. I will now give you examples of some negative comments which can detract from your overall mindset. Let's tee a ball. All right, here we go. You know, the last 5 times I've played this hole, I've been to the left every time. One of the shots actually hit the houses on the left. It's just horrible. I'm probably gonna go to the left again, you know? Let's give it a try. Well, it actually went down the middle. You know, a blind squirrel gets an acorn sometimes. A blind squirrel gets an acorn sometimes? That's not a good statement. And you may have been hitting your ball to the left, but don't assume you're going to the left again. Be more positive. All right, I'm 150 yards away from the green, and that's indicated by the white stake behind me. Let's give it a shot here. You dummy, I hit that fat. The ball barely went 50 yards. Oh, what an idiot. What's with that heavy breathing at the end? If you ever hit a bad shot, whether it be a fat shot, a slice, or whatever, you are not a dummy or an idiot. Don't call yourself names. Bad shots are the result of something swing related. Get a lesson and fix the issues. By the way, you score a negative number if you say you are a dummy in your mind. Only you know what you're calling yourself internally, so be honest with yourself. I hit my 3rd shot to the green, and even though I was whining a bit, I managed to get the ball on the surface. Let's see how the putting is. All right, so I ended up about the same distance that I did on the first hole, roughly 8 to 10 feet. Let's see what happens. Oh, stop. Why so far? Damn. God, what am I doing? How am I supposed to get that putt in there? Oh my goodness. Swearing, throwing golf clubs. Calm down, sailor. If your putt goes too far, just chill and learn from the experience. You can still sink the comeback putt. Swearing is a -1 and throwing your golf club is a -2. I feel you can express disappointment like saying the word darn, but do it softly and you won't get charged a negative point. On this hole, however, my mental score is a -6. Did you enjoy my negative actions on the last hole? Pretty bad, wasn't it? Sometimes PGA pros get mad. Here's a clip of Rory McIlroy throwing his golf club in the water after a bad shot. He actually had a pretty good weight shift on that throw. And here's Danny Lee missing his first putt in a US Open, getting mad and stick handling his way into the hole. Stick handling is at least a -1, and throwing his golf club at the end is definitely a -2. Golf pros generally have good holes, but they might have 2 bad holes, let's say, but they'll have 16 positive holes. And that's the goal, is to finish up in a positive frame of mind at the end of your round. I'll conclude my talk today in my home office. There's another aspect of mental conditioning, and that is how to control your nerves on the golf course. Being nervous is not a negative thing. It's natural, and there are various techniques to help you fight it. First and foremost, regular practice and playing can significantly reduce your anxiety. The more time you dedicate to improving your game, the more confident you'll become, leading to less nervousness. Additionally, consider incorporating square breathing techniques into your routine. This involves inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, and then exhaling for 4 counts. This simple practice can be a game changer in high-pressure situations. To control nervous tension, it also helps to develop a sound philosophy of life. On my website, you'll find a page entitled Life Skills, where I explore 4 categories linked to achieving success. Golf is certainly part of this journey, but it occupies just one small part of those categories. When you miss an easy putt or you hit a poor shot, remember it's a minor event in the grand scheme of life. Appreciate the fact that you have a loving family waiting for you and the health that allows you to play golf. I encourage you to keep a mental scorecard during your next few rounds. With practice, this will enhance your overall experience on the golf course. Best of luck, and I look forward to sharing more insights with you in my upcoming videos.